Hello everyone and welcome to CFC Fan TV. Now, although there hasn't been a lot of transfer news lately, what with the World Cup starting, I hope you've all been tuning in. I did do a live yesterday for those of you that watched. And yeah, you know, I really thought we would have had a little bit more news by now, but it seems the World Cup has taken over and I can't really blame people for being more interested in that. I think the transfer news will start towards the end of the World Cup, and then I think by the time, you know, middle of July comes, end of July, the news will be flying about. The one thing I want to talk about today is Willian. Now, it's rumoured to be that Man United want to buy him for around £60 million. I love Willian. I think he's a fantastic player. I've always liked him. I think a lot of fans aren't exactly raving about him, but for me, I think he's been instrumental in reasons why we won the league in past seasons, and I think a lot of the good things he's done haven't been credited as well as they should have done. However, what I will say about last season is obviously, well, I won't say it's for sure because we never know what goes on behind the scenes, but it's rumoured that he fell out of Conte because of a lack of playing time, and that's something I really never get from players. I understand there are certain managers that can create a sort of downfall in players' careers, and that's obviously a negative thing. However, you know, Willian's behaviour towards the end of the season, covering Conte with all those cup emojis when we won the FA Cup, I just thought it was really distasteful and, you know, highly unprofessional. I would never do that. So, you know, whatever your beef is with the manager or players or whoever, you should never really display that on social media. I think in such a, I don't know, it wasn't a cool way to do it, I don't think. I think it came across really spiteful, and yeah, it didn't really do him any favours, I don't think. So the plus side, you know, let's put it right here. We do keep selling players to Man United. So like to Matic, who, although I thought he had a bit of a rough patch towards the end of his season at Chelsea, again, you know, we're selling players to Man United and we're not actually getting anything back. So what we would ideally want is for Martial to come to Chelsea. However, I think Mourinho's ideal situation would be that he goes abroad. We can't really let that happen because we can't keep selling our good, you know, they're better than good, they're better than average players, aren't they? We can't keep selling them to Man United and then not getting anything in return. So that's the main thing with this one. Am I for it? I think the boys would 100% do it. I'm sure a lot of you guys would, so please comment below and let me know your thoughts. Myself personally, I like Willian. I'd like him to stay at Chelsea. But if we do get something in exchange, and obviously we are getting a good £60 million for him, which is insane, then it's a good bit of business, isn't it, all round. I do think we need a little bit of a shake-up in the midfield, I suppose, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But yeah, comment below, let me know what you think. We all know Mourinho is a big fan of Willian. He brought Willian to Chelsea in 2013, so it's a relationship that they obviously have quite a good relationship, and it looks like if there's any deal that's going to go through this summer, if Man United are willing to pay the fee, we're no strangers to giving them our players, so I think it would be more or less a done deal. But like I said, we do need to get something in return. We do need to get a player in return, because if we keep selling to our rivals, they are going to finish higher than us in the league, like we saw last season. So please comment below, let me know your thoughts, and yeah, Willian to stay, Willian to go.